folks. Put new line on the Suare. VARIVAS Twitch Master, VARIVAS nylon. 4 pound, 100 meter. I put all of it. Probably I should have put, instead of 100 meter, only 90. But what are you gonna do with the 10 meters of leftover? I don't think it's too bad. But what do you think about the color? I think it looks pretty nice. What do you guys think? And on the Presso too. Let me know if you like how it looks on the Presso. I know the machine gun color was awesome, but I don't know, maybe this one, because it's new, you know how when you try something new, it looks very sophisticated also. So both float rods are gonna have the Twitch Master nylon tomorrow. We're gonna be floating with the Twitch Master nylon from now on, folks, at least for the next few months. But this line, this color is iFish approved for the Presso reel and the Shimano Suare XR reels. And it was like 2 feet out of the water. This smallmouth. Now, if you were a bass angler and you hooked this fish, you would have tossed it in the boat in a second. I'm gonna have like a 2-minute fight with this little dude, just to be safe, because I don't want to retie leaders and all that. Is he finally tired? He black. He black. This is tugging like another smallmouth. Probably smaller, but he is not running 100 miles per hour like a white bass. Oh, that's a largemouth. My bad. That's why he ain't jumping. He's got the tug. He ain't got the acrobatics. Can catch a crappie all day. I got probably half a dozen of these little guys. What is DNR doing with this lake? There's nothing but bass here. Now what? Now what? Something is gonna explode on the surface. Get ready for explosion. I think I got like 5 consecutive bass here. Still haven't seen him. Might be a channel catfish or something. He's not jumping. Very strange. Maybe largemouth. It's kind of sitting on the bottom. Ah, it is a channel catfish. Let's net this doodle. And that was a fight. What if I caught a 5-pounder? That's like a 1-pounder. Maybe not even. Alright folks, I did retie, but I'm gonna switch rods actually, just so you can hear the sound of the Soare XR instead of the Presso. You've heard the Presso already. I don't know how the Soare is different, but to me it sounds better than the Vanfort, even though it has the same clicker. Bitic. That was probably the first non-bass fish. No, no such luck. Only bass. Nothing but bass here, folks. Do we have the first non-bass fish? Actually, we did get it. Channel cat. BGO. Yuppie. Nope. Thought it was a bluegill, but it's a little trout. It looks like a trout, this little bass. The body does, not the colors. Whoa. Something swiped at my float on the surface. It's another doodle. It's either baby bass or decent BGO. Decent BGO, folks. Come on, folks, that's a decent BGO. Look at his double chin. That is a decent BGO. See, I took care of the black bass. No, these bluegill are not so small, either baby bass or distant bluegill. In this case, baby crappie. Who knew? Who knew, folks? Let's try to snap the tip of the Presso. I'm just kidding, folks. That's not possible. This rod has caught literally thousands of fish. Kind of estimating. Decent crapperook. What is this? Interesting fish. Blackfish. Oh, whoa. It's a good BG, folks. Let's not get too close to the bank. All the fish seem to be on the bank. Let go, buddy. Right in the roof. He will survive. If you catch him in the roof, They make it. Oh, dude, come on, man. You know, he's got the spawning colors. I don't know how can they spawn on the rocks there. Nothing. Oh, is this fish or we stuck on something? No, it's a fish. I don't know. What the hell? What the hell? Ah! That was totally different kind of weight, folks. I snagged a carp or something. That was like a... It felt like snagged. That was different kind of category. There we go. Oh, that's a funny fish. That's a funny fish. There's always something funny going on by the wall. I think this is a good bass. I'm a bet that it's a good bass, not a channel. Because it's got more speed. Maybe. You don't know. Yeah. Hopefully I can see him and end the video because it's getting late. I'm on the other side of the lake. Let's see if it will explode. If it's a bass, it will explode. Hey, let me tell you a few things about the line. I've only caught like 50 fish, but I did catch quite a few bass. But I'm not going to talk about durability anyway. But as far as stretch, this line has just the perfect amount of stretch, folks. It will stretch a little bit, so it doesn't feel harsh like braid. But it is just pure joy to fish with this line. I think you can use it even for trout magnet and swim baits. I don't care that this, you're still gonna get enough sensitivity. The other thing is extremely, I mean, they are all, I keep repeating myself, they are all very soft. But this one, my gosh, super soft, folks. As a matter of fact, for what I'm doing today, it is too soft. A couple of times, a fish let go, the whole thing came flying, and the line forms very small loops, which is, you know, attribute of very soft line. It's almost like braid. Otherwise, I much prefer casting with this line than the previous lines that I used, machine gun cast or whatever it was, and the VARIVAS Nogales, but those were 0.18 millimeter. But with those lines, they were thick enough to, so when the float accidentally comes loose and jumps on top of me, there is no knots. You can kind of get it entangled. And with this line, if you fish float, you're still gonna get knots. If that doesn't bother you, I feel actually that this 4-pound is perfect for float fishing, just absolutely perfect. The color is amazing. If you don't have leader, just tie directly. This color is just such low visibility. But the stretch is amazing. I mean, it's just such pleasure, folks, to feel the fish through this line. It's absolute pleasure. So I used both of my spools, but I think I'm gonna get 2 more spools, and I'm gonna spool them on my swim bait rod, swim bait reel, the Luvias, and I'm gonna use it with the 7'6" Suare. I mean, you have to try this line. It's not very expensive. Amazing color, like I said. It will look great both with the Presso. It will look great with the Suare. It will look great with the Legalis. And try this line and tell me that it's the same like the cheap lines you've been buying. Compare the stretch, compare the softness. It's pure pleasure. Now let's see this fish let's see this fish before we go home. He's got some weight. It's gotta be a channel catfish, nothing else. These other fish, they don't, even if it's a 5-pound bass, they burn the gas too quickly. They burn whatever is in the tank too quickly. They go explosive for 30 seconds and... Come on now. Come on now. Look at this bend curve, folks. Show me a Japanese rod with better bend curve. Look, absolutely parallel. Presso forever. I see the float. Oh no, folks. It's a channel catfish. I know you wanted to see something nice. So did I. Let me tighten the drag and pull, and whatever happens, happens. He's not even big. Actually, he's big enough to eat, and my wife told me we have no catfish. But in this lake, there is PCBs, and they say don't eat the catfish. So we shall not eat the catfish. Wow, look at this. Look how I got him. I'm always curious, how do you get them with these little hooks? I got him outside of the mouth, in the meat here. It's right in the whisker, you see? Actually, this meat here is so strong. I promise you, this fish, I was not losing this fish. Very strong. Sometimes I need pliers. This lip here is very strong. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Bye bye.